Hello guys, it's Michelle Saruro again. Today I'm going to be talking about Forex trading, like from the basics. Like when I started Forex, right, I had that euphoria. That's the struggle with everyone. You have that euphoria that you're going to be making money instantly, and in Forex, that's not the case. The market is difficult, guys. Out there to get as many people as possible. So when I started, right, after realizing that it's not easy, after realizing what I was making mistakes on, I started going straight online on Google and on YouTube, searching directly what I want, right? Searching directly what I need from the market, right? Let's say it's price action. I'll just go and search directly price action because now I now had that experience, right, in the chart. That's why I urge my students not to do so many hours whilst they are on on the demo account. They should engage into the chart. You should engage into the chart, see where you are making mistakes, see where your problem is, and go directly on the sources to find the solutions to those problems. Sources like YouTube, sources, because nowadays there's a lot of information that on the there's a lot of information uh, online there, right? It's different from um, maybe let's say 5 or 10 years back where there was no information, but nowadays there's a lot of free information. I myself have learned using free information from YouTube, information from books I downloaded online. So I compiled a course. At first, you're looking for signals, you're looking to buy courses, uh, you're looking for free mentorship or paid mentorship, whatever, right? And then it doesn't work out, right? There are two types of people. 80% they'll quit and they'll start blaming Forex is a scam. You need a lot of money. But there's the other 20%, even though if they fail in the future, the other 20% they try. So I compiled this after seeing that you don't get way anywhere with signals, you don't get any far with signals. I compiled this because I knew that I now really needed, you shall see it in the video. I now really needed to make my own strategy. If I'll be uh, trading signals. I'm the one who is making those signals, right? So this is what I did. I compiled. It's just a course. So I'm going to be giving out the course here free on YouTube, right? And I shall put another maybe a playlist of the different strategies I use because there are a lot of strategies out there. That's why my strategy, I even call it the textbook strategy, because whatever I trade, whatever I use on the market, it's from this textbook. It's from this book. It's not a textbook, but they are just notes I compiled from different textbooks that I found online. They are just notes. I was just cutting and pasting the information that I need. So there's a lot of information in this course, right? You use the information which is valuable to you because people are different. What may work for me might not work for you, and what may work for the other guru may not work for the other. Some people use institutional trading. I personally use retail trading. I use the charts, technical analysis. Other people just use fundamental analysis, and there are other people who use price ladders. So it can be different. Some people use divergence, divergence, and the relative strength index only, right? And others they only use the exponential moving averages or maybe the smooth moving averages only as their strategy using those technicals. And others they do not even put a single technical on their chart. They just look at the chart. I have a good friend of mine. He only uses a white chart, looking at the prices, what they are doing. He draws some lines here and there, horizontal lines in fact, extended to the right. Very few of them. and then he says I'm entering, my stop is at this point, my take profit. And I'm like, what? I don't see anything, right? So others, they need help of other technicals and other factors to see the chart clear, and others, they don't need such. So this book has everything what you need, right? Not everything, but what I personally know, all of what I personally know comes from this book. You just have to pick what works for you. What my strategy, I don't think, if this book we are saying it's 100%, my strategy, I don't think it covers 30% of this book. It might be somewhere around 25% of this book, but I just know the whole book. Because knowledge is power. I Till now, I keep reading about Forex. I keep watching new videos about Forex. I keep updating my knowledge. Because the markets are dynamic, you see. You need to keep on updating your knowledge. You need to keep on reading. You need to keep on learning. So this whole series, like, I shall make uh, short videos, 20 minutes or less, short videos on this whole course, which made me make my strategy. Then I'll put the strategy, so that when people now see what I use when I'm entering, they now understand because of this full course. So with that being said, let me open the book, because I first compiled it to be a PDF before I printed it like a hard copy. So I'll be reading some content from this book and explaining it on the chart. Starting, the forex can be very exciting and also lucrative way to make money. This is what I was just saying in the beginning. Everyone, when they start, they have that euphoria, they have that excitement that they are going to be making money once they are in their bedroom or in their living room, whatever. The furthest different you can travel, right, is within the roof of your house when you are a retail forex trader. So it is some excitement. Everyone wants to quit their job, right, and go and shout out to their boss. Like, everyone wants that kind of life, but you must be careful also, right? And the forex market is the biggest market out there. As said on the second point, it is the biggest market out there. We have crypto markets, and we have options, we have stock market, we have futures, we have commodities. But the foreign exchange, or the current market, it is the biggest market which is out there. This is why I like the forex market. With such volume, there is less price manipulation also in the forex market. And with such volume, you know that you are trading with so many people out there, right? So once you are a beginner, as I told you in the starting of this video, right, you don't need to know everything out there, like I told you, right? I only compiled things that I needed, that I saw that I'm lacking on my strategy, right? On my trading. By that time, I did not yet have a strategy. After compiling them, I just put them in here. And after putting them, this book is about 400 and something pages. After compiling them, I only I only used about 25% of that book. It's already enough. You don't need to be taking all those strategies from all those gurus. Every system, like, you are using institutional trading as well as retail trading, you are using fundamentals, and you are also using those many indicators. The less the noise, the more you earn, even in terms of pairs. This is why I only trade 7 pairs, and while trading 7 pairs every day, I only choose 4. To those who are in my group, they know, my students, I only choose 4 pairs, right? I only analyze 4 pairs at a time, 4 pairs per day, right? I analyze in the evening, what pairs am I going to be taking tomorrow? What pairs have a more clear pattern? What pairs have a more chance, if are giving more opportunity that tomorrow in the morning I can be entering. Then those top 4 are the ones that I analyze the following day. Because my rules, I also have certain rules. We shall talk about that much later on also. I take a maximum of 4 trades per day. My stop loss is 1.5%. It shouldn't be less than 1.5. It's 1.5% to 2.5%, depending on the what? On the trade. And my take profit, right? I usually use a 1 to 2 risk to reward rate. So having that system and everything, right, you have an edge, right? Not going for a lot of things, like a lot of information, fundamentals, technicals, indicators, institutional trading. No. You don't need a lot of things. You just need to have a few things, but be consistent with your system. Right? Be consistent with your system. In the long run, you'll see that you are making a lot of money than the person who is trading maybe cryptos, currencies, stocks, commodities, futures, everything. Because we don't want also, why we don't want to miss opportunities, we don't want also our attention to be divided. You see, like you might argue and say, if I trade at least 20 pairs, out of 20 pairs there is an opportunity, right? But if I trade only 1 pair, if there's no opportunity on that pair, I'm never going to trade. If that's okay, that's right. The markets cannot give you a chance every day. You just have to walk away from the chance, right? As for me, I figured out that trading at least 4 pairs a day, right? I usually take 2 to 3 trades, sometimes 1 trade, but I'll be looking at 4 pairs. Taking 4 pairs per day, at least I don't get tired, because if I trade 1 pair, right, I end up finding an opportunity where it's not available. If you are that kind of a person, I don't think we should trade more than 10 pairs, and they should be of the same markets. Like, for example, I only trade the foreign exchange market, right? They should be of the same market. Those assets should be of the same market, right? But if you know very well that you are disciplined, you are patient. Everyone who trades with me knows that I'm a very I'm the worst long bias trader who can be out there. Every time I realize profits, I like to take them out quick. This is why I engaged in scalping and day trading, right? So if you are not that kind of person, if you are patient, I honestly tell you, right, once you are only trading 1 pair, you'll be good to go. I know a lot of people who trade only 1 pair and they are very rich out there and they are making a lot of money. So don't worry saying the pair cannot give me opportunity. When it does not give you, you stay out of the market. When it gives you, that opportunity will be golden, because it builds up after you've waited a long time. And when you are now used to 1 pair, it's now like you communicate. It's like you have a different bro language with it, right? When you are now used to 1 pair, there's sometimes my friend asked me, why did you enter there? And I said, I just know that if it does this and does that, it's the next time it's going to do that. I usually do that on gold. He says the candle is completely red, and you always preach that you should wait for a candlestick confirmation end, but you entered once the candle was red, whilst it was bearish, and you went long. Why is it that? And I tell you, because I now know gold. It's because I've traded it for more than a year, right? So I'll be now in sync with it, right? So going furthermore, in a nutshell, you should not have all these a lot of things you use. You should just keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple. Foreign exchange trading, just think of yourself as a black market money exchanger, or you are the bank that exchanges money. If you are a black market foreign exchange, right? I want to use a simple example. Let's say you live in Australia. There are people from the US. You are going to buy their United States dollars at a lower price. And to those people who want to go out, right, to the United States from Australia, they are going to sell to them at a higher price. You have the ability to make profit while the price rises and falls. It's different from stock that you are, or from stock investing that you only intend to buy when the price is low, right? Then when your investment portfolio rises, like when it grows, then you sell when the price is a bit high. In forex trading, right, it's different. It's different from investing. You can short a market, right? You can sell whilst it's very high, and when it decreases the price, that different price is your profit you get out of the market. Or you can get in the market, you can buy whilst it's low. That little difference of the price from where you bought to where it is, when it goes high, it's your profit, right? Then you can get out of the market, or you can sell. So if you buy, right, and the price, instead of going up, it goes down, it means you are now getting loss. Or if you sell and the price continues to go up instead of going down, it means you are now getting loss. The markets are very attractive. One, a person trades 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. You can trade from China, from India, from Japan, from wherever, right? I have students in my group. Some are from India, some are from China. We are always like good morning traders, and they say, bro, we are already coming out of our lectures, we are now going to eat dinner. And I'm saying, oh, you guys from the future, because they are in future time, but we all trade together. You see, you just you have to look those pairs that are in sync with your time frame. So it is easy, and it's 5 days per week, Monday to Friday, and on Saturday and Sunday you're enjoying your weekend. Use of leverage, guys. Leverage, I shall put another video on leverage, a separate one. Leverage can build you as well as destroy you. The more leverage you use, yes, the better the profits, right? Like, your profits will be amplified, but you must also take note that the more leverage you use, your losses can also be amplified. When you have a profit, for sure, it is big. But if it's now in the opposite, if you have a loss, you won't like it. I tell you, most people, they've quit forex trading because of this thing, this leverage, because they do not know what is leverage. A lot of people out there are trading, but they do not even know what is leverage. That is a grave mistake. If you don't know what is leverage, you are going out there for pain, right? And as I was saying, you can find many different setups, as there are many different forex pairs. We have major pairs, right? We have moderate, we have minor pairs, right? Major pairs are the most common ones, like GBP JPY, GBP USD, Euro USD, USD CAD. Going furthermore, you can use the best trading platforms like MetaTrader, CTrader, Pocket Option. You can trade a market that is making large movements and offering a lot of potential to make profit. You see, that's the difference with stocks. Stocks, they are not very volatile like the forex market. There is a small movement. Nowadays, there are now a lot of stocks. I've seen some stocks move like crypto. But anyways, as I was saying, there's a very large movement, right, in one day. Like the forex market, it can move. For example, the pair usually trade GBP JPY and GBP USD also. GBP JPY can move 200 to 300 pips in one day. On average, it moves 100 to 200, but on its peak, it can move even 300 pips in one day, right? Then you go to minor pairs like AUD, USD. Maybe 60 pips per day, that's enough. 80 pips, 70 pips. So the other markets, right, which are not forex, they move way more less volatile than that. They move way more less volatile than that. As I was telling you also, there are a lot of different strategies there. There are a lot of different systems there. Some use algorithmic trading, and some use the break and retest. Some use chart patterns. We shall all learn about that later. So with those so many different ways to make money, right, and those so many assets which you can make money on, and that lot of time, anyone or everyone who hears about forex, who does not who is not scared to take risks, anyone who hears about forex becomes instantly attracted to the what, to the market. Can you teach yourself forex trading as a beginner? Yes, you can. It depends with the personality. You see, people are different. Let's take for example me, right? When I was A level, in A level, I taught myself two of the subjects I had: computer science and mechanical mathematics, right? Pure mathematics and physics are the subjects that I had tutored, but these other two I taught myself, and I was very good at them. Also, I'm self-taught, right? All of my subjects, I had A's in all of my subjects, right? There was no difference that which subject was I taught and which subject did I teach myself. I always used to sing this song to my friend. Like, they'll ask me how I learned to do this, and I'll tell them self-taught. It's by NF. So he was like, bro, the day you shall fail while singing that song, that's when you see that life is not easy. But I like the process of education. It intrigues me, right? So I taught myself personally forex trading. I read a lot of books, right? And I compiled my notes on my own. Even in A level, I used to compile notes from Norway. Just read the syllabus and start compiling notes using the syllabus. Taking notes from different textbooks, from different PDFs. We had no internet at our school, so I was just taking from old books in the library, compiling notes. Now here there's internet, so it is much easier. Within 6 months, I had taught myself everything I need to know, not everything that is out there, everything I needed to know as a forex trader. So it is possible. Taken for example from me, it is possible. I used tutorials. I read a lot of books. I did a lot of practice. I was on the market. See what I'm not able to do. Go and search for it. I improve on that. I keep on repeating the process, and then I'll eventually be good at it. Right? But to other people out there are other people. I can't say lazy, but they like to be spoon-fed. You see, those people now, it becomes a problem. Those kind of people, they need a mentor. And it is always said, like, a lot of people say it like, why do you need to create something when there's a lot? I created my strategy. Yeah, that's true. But there are a lot of strategies out there which you can just copy, right? Like, why do you need to create something when something is already out there, right? If you see those who are in my Telegram group, when I explain my strategy, you see that there are some components which I took from YouTube, right? It's not 100% me that I just wake up and say, when this graph does like this, it certainly does like this. The whole strategy is my book, as I told you, textbook trading. That's why I call my strategy that. And a few components of them, maybe let's say about 40%, right, of them. I just saw the YouTube tutorial. So if you are someone who likes to be spoon-fed, who is not good at self-taught, you should look for a mentor. You should look for a mentor and be careful because there are mentors out there who are not good, guys. There are scammers out there. You should look for a mentor, right? So it differs. You just have to see what works for you. Are you good at self-teaching yourself, right? Are you good at self-education, right? Or are you good at formal education? It depends, right? So personally, I'm good at both formal and self-education, but I preferred self-education since I had been scammed and I no longer had money to invest in the courses and or whatever, or in the mentors. So I had to teach myself. There are a lot of channels which provide deep detail, right, about forex trading, from beginner to the advanced method. Everything out there, you can learn it from there, and you can speed up your process by doing that, right? So how to learn the forex step by step, I'm going to talk about this more: opening an account and learning the basic of fundamentals. And I think in the next episode, I'm going to be teaching you how to be taking my signals, because I have a free Telegram group which I post my analysis, why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that. After watching this full course, right, when you come and see what I do, at least you now have an idea that, oh, he is doing this because of that. This is coming from this direction to that direction, right? So you must open a demo account first and foremost, not a real trading account. I traded the demo account for about 2 weeks, I think, and I was ready to go on the market. I never blew the account, I think, for about 9 months. Then I traded a $50 account and withdraw, and I had to grow it, because I would, let's say, turn that $50 to 86 in a week, then I withdraw 36. $50 to 90, then I withdraw 46. Then I had to grow the capital so that I could withdraw more. So I deposited another 100, right? And I was now trading after making profit. I was now trading a $200 account. On a $200 account, I would withdraw something from 50 to 150. It's dependent on the week. So I did not blow the account. Maybe it was just by beginner's luck, right? If you watch the video on how I started, you very well know that my first misery was on a news event. Open a demo account. Do not spend a lot of time on a demo account, because there is no emotions attached to it. That's what I recommend. I spent a lot of time on videos and learning. Then I did demo account for about 2 weeks, and I was ready to go. And I think it was beginner's luck, I never blown an account until after 9 months. That's when I blew a $200 account. And 1 week just after that, I deposited another $100 and blew it again. So we are always going to blow. We are always going to blow. But now I'm trading like I'm a capital manager, right? I'm a fund manager. I ask money from my friends, and then I trade it, because if you are trading a huge capital, it is more comfortable. But as a beginner, I recommend start with a demo, see what is lacking, right? See what you need, and then you can open a real account. Open with a small fund like $50. Right now I trade about 3,000 bucks. Right, those are the size of my accounts. 2,000, 3,000 bucks. You don't have to start with 1,000, 10,000 at once. You never want to see the markets again. So you should start with a demo account. Start with small money, 50 bucks. If 100 bucks is small for you, okay, start with it. There are people out there who are rich. If 1,000 bucks is small for you, start with it. For me, that was the capital I really needed. So it wasn't small for me. And when you learn the basics and the fundamentals, and when you find a strategy, right, you should chase the strategy for a long time. A long time. After finding it consistent, let's say for about 2 months, right, then you are now ready to deposit more money. Don't say you have traded your 50 bucks for 2 weeks and you're like, I'm profitable. Let me put in my 10,000. Bro, that 10k, you will never see where it went. You never see where it passed by. I'm warning you. Don't say I did not warn you. So basically, this is all about today's video, right? And next time I'm going to be going more on how to open an account, how to take my signals, and then we start diving in deep on the technicals and fundamentals I use on my day-to-day trading. So until next time, see you guys.